cutthroat. If you didn't know, now you know they really cutthroat. If you didn't know, now you know they really cutthroat. If you didn't know, now you know they really. Have you not believed in what you seeing in your eyes? They tell you what it is and now you are surprised.
Welcome back to Media Mesh, where I give you my unapologetic opinion on everything from music, movies, news, reality TV, and so much more as we go down a rabbit hole. Now, keep in mind, this is the home for the intelligent dissection of social media. So if you are a closed-minded individual, then this is not the right channel for you. Thank you for stopping by, and goodbye. All right, but if you're still here, let's get into it. And how I do it, I talk a little bit, because that's what I do. And then we play the clip of the video in which we are discussing. And then we're going to check out the comments and see what the pulse is regarding this particular situation with Mr. Hassan Campbell. So we're about to see an update from the hospital bed. Now, I almost kind of cracked a smile, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but, you know, I have mixed opinions on his thought process, right? Because on one hand, okay, it's great. He's got the views. He is willing to say the things that some people think, and he will just say it out directly. You know, most recently, the whole situation with Gilly and his son. But then on the flip side, he said some crazy, wild stuff about his own son. And it's like you're moving 2 steps forward and 2 steps back sometime with this guy. But I do believe his story. Some people don't believe it, but to come out and say what he said about his experience as a young person, I have to lend some credence to that, because it does take a bold individual to do that. But at the same time, it's like once we have these platforms and when you start building it up, it appears sometimes people start to do more and more to get views, right? Because you start generating money. Obviously, he's making a lot of money from this. And so it's like the more sensationalized content you can create, the better, because it's going to get the eyes and you get the views. So I don't really know what the end game is here for him. But going forward, I think he probably should rethink some of the moves that he's making. Okay, because on one hand, he's giving off like, yo, I'm the most gangsterous Negro ever made. You know, you pulling up in hoods, doing the most, all over because Cassie got her money and he didn't get what he thought he's supposed to get. Whatever the case is, you have to wonder, is it worth it? You know, when I used to watch him back in the day, he's a family man. You got kids, family, all that type of stuff, and you're in the house. Stay in the house. Stay in the house. Okay, you're coming outside, you're doing too much. It's not going to end well. Okay, I'm sure he's, pissed off quite a few people based on what he has had to say. But again, I do respect the truth that he does put out there. You know, he definitely will come straight at it. He went straight for Jay Prince. He went straight for Gilly and Wallow. He went straight for, so many people, so you have to kind of respect it. Right. And his name would not be on our lips and on my lip at this point if he didn't make some sort of impact in the community, at least online. Now to hear Charleston White tell it, he's all talk. So, hey, now granted, Charleston White is a character, as he so said himself, but he is an activist in the community doing things. So that was something that I did take notice of, is that he is just literally all talk, according to Charleston White. So I do not know if Hassan is doing anything offline. Okay, because that's where we need people on the forefront. But anyway, let's get to the video. Okay, and then we're going to look at some comments and see what people got to say on this subject. And let's just get right into it. Here's the update from Hassan Campbell. Let's go.
You'll see me up in this hospital bed. So, right now they're about to take this bullet out. Got a miserable night sleeping in this hospital, boy. Bags looking crazy. Braids looking nasty. Face need to shape up. But I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Oh, man. My boy, Mr. Checkmate, was asleep there all night. Okay. So this is the bullet that got me right here.
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
All right. Shut up.
What up, people?
All right. So there we have it. So, first and foremost, he said piece of cake. He's showing us the bullet and he's like, piece of cake. I ate that. The good thing is pretty hefty. But, I'm just like disturbed as how people just run to their phones for everything. If I'm in the hospital looking flabby and sick, I'm not cutting the camera on. Okay. Dang. Like every aspect of people's lives has to be televised. Like this is such a crazy concept. It's like we are attention whores. Not me, but many people. Like how you get shot. If I can say that, YouTube. I'm not saying anybody. I'm doing it. I'm just saying. But your first thought was, let me make sure I get this on video so I can put it online. Well, either way, like I mentioned before, it's about doing the most to get the most attention. That's just the world we live in. So let's get into some of the comments and see what other people got to say. This one person says, you found what you was looking for, bruh. Life is worth so much more than internet games. Another person says he won't go back to Bronx River again. What up, though? Question mark. Excuse me. Somebody says God humbled him. Bro got to stop a ting like he untouchable. Bronx is not to be played with. You lucky they let you live, brother. You look older, my friend. Try taking it easy. A lot of that stuff is not worth it. Enjoy your life. Another person, well, 3 people in a row said, what up, though? What up, though? Make a chain with it. Okay, well, that's an idea. Somebody says, thank God. I'm glad you're okay, Hassan. Another, what up, though? What does what up, though, really mean, folks? Tell me in the comments. What do they mean by that? Are they trying to say, like, yo, you come back over here? I don't know. Let me know. Somebody says, humble now. You about to be rich off this episode. I mean, wealthy. Now, see, that's interesting. Because again, there's no such thing as bad publicity, right? So whoever said this comment is making a good point because people are going to be really checking for this. And a lot of people think this was a humbling moment for him and that he should just, keep it moving, leave it alone. Let sleeping dogs lie. Another comment says, dust that off and get back on your feet. They can't stop you, King. Somebody says, hopefully he does it again with a smiling face emoji. So I guess they want him to, be taken out, right? So they want whoever did this to finish the job. Anyway, people, what do you suggest he does at this point? Okay. Does he just kind of go back to your regular commentary and just give the reports from what's happening on the streets or in the industry, or do you go back out there? Do you go back out and start mess again and try your luck? Because if you notice, he had a KNIFE in his hand when he was out there. So that's literally like the old saying goes, you're bringing a KNIFE. I'm trying to spell this stuff real quick, to a GUN fight. It just never works out. So I don't know. I wish him all the best. I know fame is a hell of a drug. And we have to be mindful that when we do reach a certain level of success, it's going to come with haters. So we can say what we want to say, but we just don't want to get too carried away and end up in the bed like Mr. Hassan Campbell. So anyway, until next time, peace and blessings.
Who was real with me? In time I came to see who was there for me. They say hold up, wait up, but for what? Only track you down, they never show up. No, when you need them, only around if you can feed them.
Show you no love when you blow up, pull up, while the ride around.